Hey, it's me, Thug Bastard, aka Bridget Jones. It's me here. Holla. Shit, what was I gonna talk about? I don't know. Let me just start talking about something then. Let's see. Work. Okay, I'll pick work today for a subject. Work. Jobs suck. They really fucking do. Like, they suck dick. They're not fun. You don't get treated very well. Like, they don't give a fuck if you're alive or dead. They just want you to do what they need you to do. And it's like, okay, I'm still a person, alright? I worked at a Buffalo Wild Wings for like altogether about 2 years. Because like I went to school and then I came back and vice versa, whatever, fuck it. So, I'm working at B-Dubs for a hot ass minute, right? And, you know, you'd think after 2-ish years they treat you a little decently. They don't. They still don't give a fuck. I was in a really toxic relationship for a long time. Here we go again, boobies. I was in a really shitty relationship for a long time. And I was having a lot of issues and like I had to quit my job at B-Dubs because like I just couldn't handle it, blah blah blah. Anyway, I went back a few months after the fact and I was like, hey, I really need a job. Like, if you guys could give me a job, that'd be great. I know that I've had some issues, blah, blah, blah. Well, they're like, sure, yeah, we'll give you your job back, but you're only going to be a cashier. You're not going to waitress anymore. And I was like, that's fine. I just need money. Whatever. So, it was a day that me and my ex had gotten in a fight and I was really, really not okay. I wasn't okay, and I was supposed to work that day, and I was supposed to help with to-goes, and if you do or do not know, B-Dubs is a sports bar. Okay, so we get really crazy during, you know, the Super Bowl, any big football event, baseball, UFC, WWE, those days get busy. I was going in to work as a cashier for like 4 or 5 hours, like a really small shift where I was supposed to help with to-goes. And I would have called in. I would have called in if it was any other shift, any longer, anything. I would have called in and said, I can't come today, I'm going to fucking go crazy on a customer or something like that, you know? Like, I wouldn't have gone in if I had known what was going to happen happened. I walk in, and the second I walk in, my manager says, Brooke, you're on patio. And I said, excuse me, what the fuck did you just say? And he said, you need to be on patio. I need you to waitress on the patio. And I said, oh my god. Okay, so I go to my car, and I find out that I do have all my waitress stuff, like my apron, my pens, my book, all that shit. I had it. Great. So I go, and I find out that I'm working like a 9-hour shift. Ugh. No way. And it was like one of those situations where I was about to cry at any minute. Any second I was going to burst into tears, and talking to people would have made that 10 times harder. Hi, what can I get for you today? What can I get you to eat? You know, that's not something you want when you go out to eat. That's not what you want. So, I found out it's like a 9-hour shift, and I'm like, yo, Jason, I'm about to work like a 10-hour shift. What the fuck ever, 9 hours? I need to go smoke another cigarette, please. And he's like, no. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, you put me on patio because you didn't get the shift covered. Did I mention? I don't think I mentioned this. The shift that needed to be covered was my manager's sister's shift, okay? And his sister had been sick like the last 3 or 4 days, okay? And I know that because I had to work her shift on Friday, and it was now a Sunday. So he didn't get it covered. He didn't bother to get it covered. And it just suddenly became my responsibility because my manager's a lazy piece of shit. How does that work exactly? That's fucking rude. So he's like, no, you can't smoke a cigarette. And I was like, dude, seriously, like, I'm having a fucked up day. Like, I really want to go smoke a cigarette and sit before you have me work a 9-hour shift on the fucking patio where it's hot and people are gonna be loud and obnoxious. Like, please. He tells me, if you can't do it, I'll find someone who can. And I'm like, Jason, it's not even like that. Like, I'm having a fucked up day. So he says that to me, and I leave, and I spoke to a girl, the other girl who was on patio. She's like, you know what, go smoke a cigarette and then pull him into the office and explain. You know, just pull him away and explain some shit. So I pull him into the office, and I'm like, Jason, listen, like, I understand I may have approached this the wrong way, but I'm having real ass personal shit happening, and the only reason I didn't call into my original 4.5-hour cashier shift was because I knew it was a 4.5-hour cashier shift. You have severely fucked me with this shift. I can't. I can't, and you didn't even want to let me go smoke another cigarette. And he says to me, he says, I'm sick of the attitude. I'm sick of it. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, just go. And I'm like, are you fucking firing me right now? And he's like, yeah, go. And I was like, thanks, Jason. Have a great fucking day. Jobs don't give a fuck about you. They don't care if you're dying or if you're already dead. They just need you there to work. Okay? So if you have a job and they treat you like shit, my suggestion to you is either number 1, get over it, or number 2, find another job. Another job that you like a little better. Because if you like the job, it's a little easier to get treated like shit. But if you hate your job and then you're also treated like shit, your life sucks. It sucks. It's no fun. It's awful. It is fucking awful. So that's my second rant for the day. There's probably more to come, but I think I have to work soon, so I don't think I'll have time to do this again, but you know, whatever. Just do your thing. Find something you're good at and stick with it, because jobs suck, life sucks, and then you die. If you hadn't noticed or you hadn't known, now you know. Now you know, Negro. Life sucks, then you die. Alright, ta-ta for now.